These posters are quite distinctive, and as you've implied, I think, a lot of people can almost spot them from a mile away and say, oh, that's a Splash 1 poster. I think that's partly to do with the colour, to be honest. I think we picked these quite garish colours, and we went along to Moxie and said to him, for example, here is a mock-up of the Sonic Youth one, which is, cut and paste, so using an old strap line from a previous poster, Sonic Youth, written out with Letraset, believe it or not, and then cutting up other bits from the posters. So we would go along to Moxie and say, Moxie, we want that in purple, can you do 200 or 300 or whatever it was? And away he'd go, and then a couple of days later he'd give us a call, and Derek was the only one that could drive, so he went out to the south side and collected them in a carrier bag, and that was it. So yeah, I mean, and we also gave the bands a bit of freedom. I mean, Stephen did that. The Pastels designed their own poster. We weren't, saying, oh no, you guys can't do it, this is down to us. So Stephen did that one, and I think, what else is there? I did the shop assistants one, which actually, you can see the cracking of the Letraset here, and rather amazingly, I think they did use that actual typeset for the cover of their album. If you look at the album, actually, it's that typeset. Karen Parker did felt, with Natasha Kinski there. I did the Skidoo one, so they were using sort of images like, from dispatches, Michael Herr book and Vietnam and such like, in that one. Bobby, as I say, obviously did that one. So yeah, there was a sort of, whose turn is it this week to do a poster type thing? But I think we chose quite sort of strong images, Warhol's electric chair. I was looking for the big flame one there, because that was quite an interesting one, which is that yellow one. Yeah, that's there. That one there, that was Bev from the Mackenzies that did that one. And he was a, big Kerouac Beat Generation fan. So although the Mackenzies supported them that night, for I don't know, for whatever reason, we didn't put them on as on the poster. So, as I say, so the band that were involved that night did that one. Bobby did that one. That was a real issue we discussed, because, rather controversially, we used a Hitler Youth boy there, and of course, in front, behind that girl's head is a big swastika, and it's kind of like, well, do we or don't we, and at the last minute we decided just to superimpose a model's head on top of it, probably rather wisely. I have to say, I did this wire one, which I personally think is actually one of the best ones, because I think it's so just sort of, straight to the point. It's in that pink that you'd associate with Pink Flag, one of their great albums, and there's nothing pictorial about that, and I like that one. But in actual fact, I sort of found earlier on there was a sort of dummy of the wire one that we discussed that we might do. She's the girl that was death from The Prisoner, and we discussed this, will we do this one or not, but we decided not to, and we just went for the straightforward wire one. So yeah, I mean, everybody got involved in it, including the bands and the design of it, and it was just down to whoever was available, the couple of weeks beforehand or whatever it was, a week beforehand, to go around Glasgow fly posting.